Mixing up some epoxy for this Moosehorn Antler silver inlay. It's a continuation, I guess, of the last one that we had there. But what I did, I put some masking or Scotch tape on there. Keeps the epoxy from going down over the horn and getting it all hogged up. But I took a piece of brass flat stock, drilled it, took a file, cleaned it all up. Have an old Remington Hunter style 36. It's a POW. It's an old World War II blade. That'll be going something like that. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to epoxy this together and pin it with a piece of 1/4 inch brass stock. See, I have the blade drilled out for it. So that is what we're going to try to achieve here. I got the epoxy poured out. I need to start to mixing that up. Clamp that down. Start mixing my epoxy. It's a two-part. It's just a two-part epoxy. It's like 32 or 3,500 psi when it's all cured up. I don't know about all the details like that, but it does. I've never had nothing come apart after I've glued it up with this stuff. Even after beating them around and stuff, it would take a long time to make it get loose. We'll stir it up here for a couple seconds. That might not be enough to do the whole job we're doing. But I can always mix up some more. I've got plenty to mix up. This is the piece that was in here originally. This is the original. I don't know what happened to the handle. The handle got broke off, but this was the original piece that it came with. It had a leather wrapped handle with probably a aluminum pommel in the end. See what I do? Fill this hole up here with some epoxy. Any way we can, get it in there. A little time consuming, get it all down, work down in there. It takes a couple seconds here to. You see the tape comes in handy for slopping it up and getting it messed up. Hold down in there. I give it a couple test fits with the blade. Whoop. Make sure it ain't getting too filled up where it just pours out when you go to stick the blade in. We have near enough in there yet for to be concerned with the blade yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this knife when I'm done. I haven't worked on a knife handle for a long time. I got away from it. All kinds of different projects always coming up. It's getting fairly decent amount in here. Let me check the blade and see how it slides down in. Work it down in there. Oh, well, that may be enough to do what I got to do. It's just almost coming out. I'm going to put just a little bit more in there. Smear a little bit on the blade right here. And I will wipe off as much of the excess as possible, because the more you get cleaned up, the better you are. Stick a little bit more in there, just a touch more. Now that might look like a little waste there, but I got a couple little pins over here I'm going to glue up with this so it won't go to waste. Stick a little bit more in here. I just want a little bit tiny. I just want to see it come up and scooch out of the end here. There we go. Good. Clean up a little excess here. Now, where's my pin? I cut it just a 1/4 inch pin, but I took it on the ground and I put a couple little grooves in here just to give it a little friction. Just get a little pox on it. Find my hole here. There we go. There we go. We're through the other side. Got a little clean up here. And there we have it. It's glued. And that's like a 24-hour setup. Yeah, it might be a little quicker. It depends what you're doing. But I'll take now and I'll just dress my edges up here. Because like I said, the more of this stuff you get off of here, well, that's going to be ugly to clean up. The more you get off of here, the easier the cleanup is. Everything looks good. Set this over here. Looks pretty good. Everything's nice and tight. I had it all pre-fit up, so everything looks to be matching up nice. Now I'm going to try to get some of this excess glue off of here, which is a pain in the ass to do. But the more you get off, like I said, the better it is to clean up. Little steel wool and sandpaper and buffing wheel. We'll put the final touches on it. And I just have the pin sticking out the back. Oh, not even a 1/16 of an inch or so. Just when everything's all set up, you take it on the little belt sander, give it a wisp, clean it up, and it's got a nice handle. Well, there you have it. I'll show you the final results here once everything gets cleaned up and finalized. But everything looks good.